Jeez. I should have bought more wheat thins. I've been tearing them up. That was close. So I'm just laying down eating my wheat thins. I look up and there is debris everywhere in the river. And it's a tight little narrow shallow channel. So I'm zigzagging trying to dodge it. I got on the horn. I was like, floating debris, floating debris. I got a catamaran behind me, a sailboat, and we're all dodging it, zigzagging like crazy. Ugh, it's everywhere. I don't know what it was. If it was just grass, but it was a ton of like bushes and vines, and it was, I don't know, each chunk was probably 20, 30 foot wide, and I zigzagged through about a dozen big chunks of debris in the middle of the channel. Jeez. Well, that's going to be a negative for going down through here in the middle of the night. Radar won't pick that up. I'll pick it up, but radar won't pick it up. Jeez. All right, so I'm south of Fulton Lock. I have not gotten to the next lock yet. Whatever pool that is, south of Fulton Lock. Sorry, I've been eating a lot of wheat thins. They're all stuck in my teeth. Someone online I was chatting with the other day has already gone through here, and they said the charts are way off. They had problems with the charts, and I'm already seeing it. The channel on your I'm using government charts, not leisure charts. The channel on your charts is off. So like right now, I'm right on the very edge of the channel on the chart plotter, right on the edge, but I'm right smack in the middle of the buoys. To give you a heads up, and right on the edge of the buoy line, you see tree stumps sticking up. So, just give you a heads up. I'm really tossing it around and not doing this at night, but my radar will pick up the buoys. Well, let me back up. Not all the buoys are there. Some of the buoys are just right, well, you can just barely, they're like sunk, or there's logs piled up. They're just the top are sticking out. So most of the buoys are missing. Give you a heads up, like right now I'm right smack in the middle of the buoys, but on the chart I'm out of the channel. So fun. Give you a heads up. I just noticed that south of Fulton Lock. Okay, anchorage update. Unmarked anchorage. Let me pull it up. Wilkins Lock and Dam. All right, so I think this is pool B, Wilkins Lock. The next pool down has no anchorages. Well, there is a marked anchorage, but it's like 3.5 to 4 feet deep. That's it. I can't get in there. So I'd have to go through 2 more pools and 2 more locks to get to a possible 12-foot anchorage really far away. I won't make that to the middle of the night. So I have to lock in pool B. I have to anchor in pool B somewhere. So I talked to a lock master, and he told me to tie up on the shore side of the long wall. It's 22 feet of water, and there's room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's room for 10 boats over there. There was a boat behind me. He decided to anchor 2. He chose to anchor or tie off on that wall. I was going to, but he told me he had 10 feet of water on the other side over here where I'm at. I'll show you where I'm at. So I went ahead and dropped the hook because there's going to be 10 knots of wind blowing out of the west starting tonight and all day tomorrow, and I do not want to fight that wall, trying to get off that wall in 10 knots of wind, especially if 3 more boats show up tonight. I'm not messing with that wind and that wall. So I dropped the hook over here. He tied up on the long wall. To show you what's going on. This is not on the anchorage guide. So if you're down in pool B, whatever I just said it was, the lock I'm at, you can anchor off to the left side or tie up on the right side. There's the lock. The dam is way back there. I wanted to anchor in front of the dam, but he said no. There's the long wall. You can tie up on the other side of that long wall. On the other side is 22 feet deep over there. There's the chamber. There's the gates. My anchor's right here. I'm just outside of the channel. There I am. There's a boat ramp back here. He said I can order pizza to the boat ramp and go pick it up. I may do that, but I'm sitting in about 10 foot of water right here off to the side. Now granted, I'm up to deal with wake, things like that, when boats come in and out, you know, whatever. But yeah, there's going to be 10 plus knots of wind coming this way, pushing my boat against that wall. I'm not messing with that. No, I'm not doing it. So I'm over here. So that's that. you know, unmarked anchorage, mark it down. One more time, because they're getting few and far between down here. Glover, Wilkins, Lock, and Dam. That's where I'm at. You can anchor off the lock. All right, I'm gonna go. Tonight is pizza, popcorn, and movie night. I think it's day 52. I wrote it down earlier. We're going to try and get back up inside here. You got to cut around here and go back up inside that river way back, or that little creek back up in there. It's supposed to have good water back there. It's not even 10 a.m. and I'm already dropping the hook. Reason being, there are no anchorages for a long way away. And there's 14 or 16 boats in the lock behind me. And they're going to be on me in a heartbeat. They're flying. They're going fast. So if I don't drop the hook when I can now, let them pass me, and then continue on tomorrow, there's 4 good anchorages down here, but it's an all-day trip to get to them. And there's going to be 16 boats sitting on those anchorages when I get there. So I'm going to go ahead and let them do their thing. And I'm going to go back here, get the dink out, and do some fishing. If I can get back there. There's already a boat back there. But I'm going to try and pass him up, go to the second bend in the river. I'll let you know how it works out. Dropping the hook before 10 a.m. Freezing cold though. Really cold tonight, I heard. Very cold tonight. So, see how it works out. See you later. All right, I'm pushing it. I dropped the hook in that bend back there, but the eddy was so great. I was going to drop the hook and then put a stern anchor out. As soon as I came back here to the controls, the boat just started to spin around and go back over top the anchor and spin around. So, oh my gosh, I'm not fighting this in the dink trying to put a stern anchor out. Let me show you something. Little lasers all over me. This is the heading of the AIS of the boats behind me coming my way. Look at all of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there, that clump right there. Those are all the boats heading my way. That's why I'm coming down here and gonna hide for the day and catch back up on this tomorrow. All right, I gotta stop talking. I'm gonna crash and burn in the bank. It's just right there. Deep water back here. I'm sitting in 31 foot of water. I'm gonna make this bend, drop the hook, and try and take this little bend right here a little wider. The wind's gonna come off my starboard side all night. A lot of trees in the water, so I'll put a stern anchor out. All right, day 52 still. I dropped the hook at 10 o'clock in the morning. I am I turned off the Tennessee Tom, and I'm on the Tombigbee River. On the second bend up the river, and I am south of Amory Lock. Did not expect the sun to come out. That shocked me. It's very cold. It's going to be it's going to frost tonight. It's going to get below freezing. It's going to be really cold tonight. Wind's very confused. The river, it's a very tight river. Very tight river. Tombigbee River. That's my island, by the way, right there. I'm gonna go claim that island. It's about maybe 20 feet wide. That little tiny island right there is mine. So I think that's the second bend or the first bend. Here's the second bend here. It's 30 foot of water there, 21 foot of water here. So you got good depth coming in. It shoals to like 12 feet coming in, and it drops to 30, 32. I came back in quite a way so more boats can anchor in here. I didn't want to be, they didn't want to be the guy that anchored off at the mouth and no one could get past me. I put a stern anchor out just because the wind, when I came in, the wind was going against the current, and then the boat kept spinning around. So that's why, anyway, I put a stern anchor out, and now the wind's blowing this way, then a minute ago it's blowing that way. It's all over the place, but you'll get the hang of it. But yeah, so 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm dropping the hook. I come out of the lock. They got those, I don't know remember what it was now, 15, 14, 15, 16 boats coming down through. And the next set of anchorages are three possible anchorages about, I'm going to guess 6 hours away. And if you got, it'd be 14, we'll say roughly 17 boats maybe total would be dumped out into that pool, and you would have 17 boats scurrying as fast as they can to try and claim one of those three anchorages. So I wasn't playing that. So I figured the only way I want to keep myself from motoring all night and get into a situation where I can't find anchorage is if I choose short days. Like here was a good anchorage earlier in the morning. Like, well, okay, I'll take it. And I'll stop here. I'll go fishing all day. I'll let everybody pass me up, and then I'll take, as they're leaving the next anchorages tomorrow morning, I'll be showing up. So I got to kind of play it like that. But that's why I'm here. But early in the morning. But the Tombigbee River, you got the Amory Lock. You'll see on the charts, the anchorage guide. I said it shoals 12 foot coming in, drops to 30, 31 feet at the first bend over there. That bend's cleaner. This is all dirty. There's stuff floating everywhere because the current's coming down, but the wind is coming really strong this way now. See how it's doing that? Look at my stern anchor. It's blowing my boat sideways right now. Literally 2 minutes ago, it was hitting me 10 knots this way. It's doing a circle real fast in here. I guess that's just normal. That's my life now, I guess. Just spin around in a circle all the time. I'll find you later. Morning 53. The sun finally popped out. I was just complaining about that on Facebook. How it's only been popping out just a few minutes at a time. Probably a total accumulation of 30 minutes a day for the longest time. Hopefully it sticks around. It's getting cold. Last night it was 34 degrees. I was expecting that to be wrong. I was expecting to wake up to frost. You know that goes, but I didn't. But it was cold. I'm not cold inside. I got good heat inside. It's just cold out here. Other than that, I'm on the Tombigbee, anchored. Stern anchor is up. I'm getting ready to pull the bow anchor, and we're going to spin the boat around. I guess we'll just spin around, point the bow towards adventure. That's going to be my new thing now, Chapman. Point the bow towards adventure, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to arrive somewhere, at some place, at some time. I'm departing someday. I don't even know what day it is, but all I know is how I'm going to get there. So let's rock and roll. Spin around, point towards adventure, and take off. All right, I am tied up in Aberdeen lock. I'm the only one in the chamber. I'm tied up. Lockmaster said there's about 7 or 8 boats coming down. We'll be here about an hour and a half. So I just picked a pin, tied up, killed the motor, killed the engine, and I'm going to go make lunch and hang out. So just keep that in mind. It's not very fast on the, what am I on anyway? The 10 Tom. They will bunch you up no matter what. So if you get to a lock early and there's boats hours behind you, you're going to wait. They're not going to lock you down by yourself. So you're always going to enter a pool with a ton of boats. And I am going to try and catch an anchorage. There's an anchorage up here I'm going to try and grab by a park, get out and do some hiking. So we'll see. I'm hoping that these guys, again, once the gates open up, they just shoot 100 mile an hour and try and just keep going. So I hope that's the case, and they don't stick around in this pool down here. It's just me. But that's that. 54. I'm at the Dwayne Hayes anchorage on the anchorage guide. To my right here, this is Dwayne Hayes campground. Runs all the way down. I'm gonna dink over to those docks over there, and supposed to be hiking trails all calm. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna spend a couple days here, do some hiking, do some fishing. A bunch of boats came in here last night. I knew they were behind me, so I didn't know the depth in this anchorage, so I came in off to one side real far, dropped the bow and stern anchor so I wouldn't interfere with anyone coming and going, and 7 boats came in here and went up in front of me. They had 20 foot of water, they said, up there. I have like 16 foot of water here. When I came in, I had like 10 or 12. There's a no wake buoy back there. I don't know if you see it or not. Don't get anywhere near that. I went over towards that no wake buoy to let a boat go by me because they only drafted 3 feet. I drafted 5, and I was like, oh, this is getting shallow quick, so I got the heck out of there. So to give you a heads up, stay away from the no wake buoy. Plenty of water coming in, slight current. I see a lot of fish moving, so I'll be doing some fishing later. I'm going to try and make water back here. The water's getting muddier and muddier the farther south I get. I know at some point it turns into tea. I know that for a lot of you guys know that firsthand. You live down south with all the pine trees. The pine needles accumulate on the bottom. If you dive down there, it's all pine needles, and they stain the water just like a tea bag would stain your water. It stains the water red, so the water turns red down south. And I don't think I'm going to try and make water in that stained red water. I'm going to try it here. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, lesson learned, I destroy my membranes and I got to go buy new membranes for my water maker, but we'll give it a shot. But I'll do that later tonight. That's that. I'm going hiking. I'm going fishing. Day 54, Dwayne Hayes anchorage, deep water, nice spot. I see 2 docks ahead of me. There's my finger. I see 2 docks up here for the park. I see a boat ramp around the corner. I'm going to go to these docks up here, tie the dink up, and go do what I do. Just go screw off, I guess. Go figure it out. I'll find something to do. All right. Morning 55. I just left Dwayne Hayes Park, Dwayne Hayes Anchorage. Park's closed because of the government shutdown. It's a Corps of Engineers park. There's like, I don't know, 2 campers watching the place, and I kind of suspected it was closed down when no one was there, so I found the campers, went ahead and introduced myself, told them I was there. They're like, oh, you can't be here. They kicked me out. So I got like 1.7 miles of hiking, and that was it before I got kicked out. So I'm moving on. There's another park down here, I think. I'm going to try and make it today. It's going to be a long day, I think. I tried to mark the mileage, but I got sidetracked. I got to get on these video clips. I got like 5 or 6 days of little video clips. I compiled them last night into a video, but then when I was done, I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing a whole day. I'm missing an entire day when I'm at that marina getting fuel and groceries. I don't know where it was at, so I'm going to have to go through it all again tonight, so I'm kind of slacking on that. But it's warming up, 40 degrees, not bad. It's getting hot. So that's that. Whatever day I said it was, wherever I'm going, I already told you, I think, but I'm going that way, and we'll see how it works out.